I'm Hunter. This is the Family Showdown! Howdy folks, today is the first day of WestTexasTable.com. It's Friday morning. I'm about to head down to the convention. Rebecca's not here yet. She had to work today. She's a school teacher and the show goes on. So she's going to head here after school and arrive sometime this evening. The con runs from Friday afternoon till late Saturday night. So hopefully we'll get you lots of footage of the vendors and some of the designers and maybe record the panel if that works out, and we'll see what happens. Well, see you soon.
So Rebecca here, Hunter and I are at where it all began, West Texas Tabletop Con. This is their second one and we are excited to be here. Miss Wanda hosts an amazing event, and this year they expanded to a convention center instead of the library. So it's very exciting. And we are in the middle of the day on Saturday right now. We've already been playing some games with people. Hunter's been here since Friday, so he got to throw down some extra games. And we're about to take you on a quick tour around so you can see what's going on at the convention center. All right, so here is our check-in table, and they've set up all sorts of goodies for us in our schedule and pins. They also take donations for the Tom Green County Friends of the Library, which is our lovely host of this entire event. And they also are hosting a raffle, so if you get a ticket, hope that's in screen, you get a ticket, and you can put in for whatever games you would like to try to win. So we have a lot of variety right before you even get into the convention itself.
All right, we're walking into the convention. Off to the left, we got a cosplay booth with cosplay stuff going on. We can take pictures and stuff. They got some cool cosplay pictures that you can buy and stuff. And then there's got painting. The cosplay contest is about to kick off, so they're doing painting and stuff for people that want to get dressed up for the cosplay. We'll film that. Hopefully we'll film that for you guys. And we got some comic books and pop culture stuff and all kinds of goodies over here. There's lots and lots of vendors with various things going on. And then they also, the San Angelo has three local board game stores, and they're all three here. They each have their own booth with tons and tons of games to buy, which is really cool for San Angelo. It's not a humongous town. To have three really good board game stores is pretty impressive. So we'll take you kind of a walk through all their booths and all the goodies they have. They have more than, most of the stores have more than board game stuff. They have other things going on, like this one is one of my favorites. They have a lot of kids games and dress up stuff and all kinds of cool goodies. Over here, they got pseudo armor apparently.
Ooh, fight a knight and win a prize. I may be inquiring.
And then they got a raffle going on for a good cause, for someone that has liver surgery. They're doing a little thing, and there's tons of people who donated games and stuff for the raffle, which is really cool. I can mail to. And we got more cool goodies going on here. And then we got like the really cool artist who I'm going to buy some of his stuff. He does art for role-playing games, which is really, really amazing stuff. Do you mind if we film your stuff, Raven? Okay.
Wonderful. We'll be by to get some stuff later too.
His art is off the charts amazing, and hopefully you'll be seeing us in the background of our videos, some of our videos very, very soon. It is amazing stuff that he does. It's off the charts. You probably may, if you're a role player, you probably recognize his art from some of the role play books. So we're going to spin around here. We got Pub Meeple, which is a local board game channel. They're in lots of videos. Then you got the gaming area, which is pretty full of people at this point. It's hopping.
Well, and there's a panel going on right now, so that tells you how many gamers we have here.
Yeah,
panel people are missing.
This con is growing. This number of people could not have possibly fit in the space they had last year, which is really, really cool.
Oh, and don't forget to show them the puzzle box.
Oh,
this is intriguing.
We'll get there.
Okay.
All right, and over here is one of the most intriguing things about the con, and unfortunately I don't have the time to do it. They have a puzzle box where it has all these locks, and you have to go around and do riddles and cryptograms, all sorts of craziness. And if you open up the box, you have a chance to win $10,000. Oh, $1,000. I was trying to hype it up. $1,000 in prizes, which is really cool.
Yes.
And then over here, we'll keep on walking down. This is the voluntary area. We got all kinds of cool things going on. And then you have over here their gaming library, and they have games that you can play and you have a chance to win them. How amazing is that? And the final little corner here, you have the kids area where they're doing all sorts of cool crafty things. And every 2 hours they do something different, which is really, really cool for the kids to do. They can do all kinds of crafty goody stuff. And not to spin around, we're going to head towards the fighting area where Rebecca can heckle someone that's standing there watching the fighting.
Excellent.
So we're heading to the fighting area. I hope this walking isn't making you dizzy and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's Link! And now we're coming into the fighting area. They got AmpGuard, SCA, and another fighting group here. They're doing fighting demonstrations.
Munchkin's fighting.
What has just happened?
Oh my gosh, I already like this.
All right, this is cool. How do I join this?
Exactly.
How do I sign up for this?
Inquire within.
What do you think, Mr. Garcia?
The goblin ball.
Rebecca, what are we playing?
We're playing Giant Sorrow, and it's amazing. Look at the tile.
All right, let's do it, guys. You go first, Rebecca.
All right. Oh, no. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do.
Already cheating.
I'm not cheating. Take two.
All right.
There we go.
We'll do right. What are you guys gonna do? Left foot? Left foot's gonna be where you are.
Left foot's where I am. Okay.
All right. You're up. Here's your tile. Let me get your tile. There's your new tile.
Thank you.
All right. Go ahead. All right. You're up. Here's your tile. Hold on. It's gonna be a little shaky, guys. There's your new. There's your new tile.
Just do short clips then.
All right, Rebecca, you're up. You need a new tile. There you go.
So I have a new tile. Oh, yeah, okay.
There's your new tile.
I can kill myself. now your fate is in my hands. I don't think there's any way out of it. Wait.
You're both gonna die now.
Where does...
That one leads off. That one leads off.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I think the end is nigh.
it was nice knowing you all, but we're dead.
That's it. You're both out. And our winner is Rebecca! This game
Well, I am here right now with Miss Wanda, and she is the person in charge of this whole awesome convention, and it's the second year, and it is growing quite a bit each year. So what got you interested in setting up a convention in the first place?
Well, I'm a big tabletop gamer, and I always tell I'm a librarian by trade. And so I always tell all my staff, if you want to do a program, do something you're passionate about, and I'm passionate about board games. And so I thought, why not do a board game convention? Sounds like fun. So my boss, who thinks I'm half crazy, but she lets me run with my crazy ideas, said, all right, I'll support that. And then when she saw the turnout for it the first year, she was like, all right, you got the green light now, so you can really run with it.
That's really exciting. Now, you have a board game group at the library too, right?
I do.
Is that where it all began? Is that what started to give you the ideas about the convention?
It is, and one of my game stores, local stores, was like, you know, they want to do something big in their store, but they don't have the space, but we have it in the library. So, you know, we kind of teamed up with our local businesses, and it's wound up being a really good partnership. They support me, and I support them, so it's awesome.
So have you been thinking ahead to next year yet?
Yes, it's like you've got to get through a year, and then recover, and then it's like, okay, what can we do next year? And some things that, you know, maybe we tried to do this year that didn't quite, we couldn't quite get off the ground. I'm like, oh, we could do that next year, though. We could do that next year. So we're planning.
So what got you into board gaming to begin with?
My husband did, actually. Well, we kind of, as a family, we were all doing our own thing, staring at our own screens, and so my husband was like, you know, let's do something that gets us together as a family, and doesn't involve a screen. And so we went to our local game store and said, you know, we really wanted something more, a better experience than Monopoly, and so he was like, well, here's a few things that you can try. And so we started playing board games with the family as something to do as an interaction together. And just took off running with it.
That's wonderful. Well, you've built up a great community effort here, and it's really exciting to see so many people come from different parts of the state now to come do this convention. And are you planning on expanding more on the family end of it too? Because I noticed that you have a scheduled craft area now for the kids and things.
Right. And that's one of the areas, like last year, we just put out some Legos and had, you know, some coloring pages, and this year it was like, you know, we could do actually geeky, nerdy crafts, and so we expanded that and brought that in. And it's been, of course, enormously popular.
That's wonderful.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you for what you did, and you need to check it out. She's on Facebook. They have West Texas Tabletop Convention there. And are you on Twitter or anything else too?
I am, but I'm not a very good tweeter. I don't.
So go to Facebook first.
Facebook first for me.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much. Yep.
Well, folks, it's Sunday morning, and the con ended last night at midnight. All is over.
Yeah, it was a fun time. We got to do a lot of cool things. We got to hang out with Sam and Z and play games with Dan King and Scott from Passport Games. The panel was a blast. We'll point you over to where that is. The Pub Meeple guys, they recorded the panel. They also recorded us playing a live play of Deception and Murder in Hong Kong.
With Miss Wanda.
2 games of Deception, Murder in Hong Kong. So we'll point you to that as well. And I don't know why I'm pointing this way. They're really going to be leaning down there, right? So we didn't really record a lot. We didn't really take a lot of pictures. We did a little bit, and then we'll let you see that. I mean, you've already seen those, I guess, at this point. We were so engrossed in the moment. We were having such a great time. We really didn't get a lot of pictures and filming. But there's going to be a follow-up video right after this that will kind of go over everything we did and explain things and show the things little knickknacks we bought and things like that. So that'll be fun, I think.
Yes, it was. And thanks to all the people that came out to the convention. And thanks, it was great to see you again, Austin. And it was really nice to meet you, Zach and Sarah. And I hope that we get to meet more people that watch the Dice Tower in the future. It was really fun. Don't be shy. Come up and say hi, because we love to come up and meet people. And it's been great. It's tough when you have, like, I came in so late Friday, I didn't get a chance to really play a lot of games, but it's really fun to get to meet new people that actually want to come and play games with us. So it was a really fun opportunity to do that, and like he said, play with Scott and Sam and Z and Dan and just goof around and have fun. And Wanda, you threw a wonderful convention. That's all I can say. It was totally worth the drive.
Yeah, so we're already looking forward to West Texas Con 3, right? So we're excited. I mean, it was a blast. It was a small convention. Well, we'll explain more in our update, but it is a small convention. It's just slowly growing, and it still feels like it feels like a family, right? It feels like everyone knows each other. Everyone's so inviting. It's just an amazing, amazing time.
Yes. So more to be had later.
Bye, guys. Well, there you have it, folks. There's our coverage of the 2nd annual West Texas Tabletop Con. We've given it a few days to digest all the amazing things that happened, and we thought we would kind of end with like an overview video and kind of an overview of our loots and all the happenings that all our experiences and things like that. So we were kind of in the moment when we were doing the videos, and now we had a chance to kind of think about what all that happened. So let's start off. You want to start off with loot, or do you want to save that for last? Oh, and by the way, Rebecca, being a new school teacher this year, has the plague. So I'll be doing most of the talking.
We'll play Penn and Teller.
There you go. So loot first or loot last? What do you think? Loot first? Okay, so we did our best to try to support the convention because we love this convention. So we not only participated in raffles and tickets, we made sure to buy a little something at almost all the vendors.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll go through that real quickly. First off, as you saw in the video, there was an amazing artist, Raven. I'll butcher his last name. Mimura.
Mimura.
There you go. If you can understand, what she said. He's the artist that had the amazing art. We just had to buy some art from him, and when I was looking through the things, I saw the floating disc. It's like a famous D&D spell. It's like a utility spell, and it has a rogue. Rogue's my favorite class to play when I play role-playing games.
Perfect for you.
So it was like right up my alley, and that's actually the real picture
from
that's
the
in the 4th edition D&D. I assume it's the player's guide if it has spells, right? So there's that. So
it's so cool.
He actually gave this to me for free because it was his display copy, and that's all he had. So that was really nice of him. But Rebecca got to pick something out, and she got a landscape, which is just amazing looking. It looks like a photograph from a postcard.
So gorgeous. And actually, all of his, I would have bought, if I could afford it, I would have bought all of his landscape pictures. They were gorgeous.
There were some really
my
amazing
favorite
stuff.
things. So he's a ridiculously good artist, so you should check out Raven Mimura's art.
Yep, there you go.
Cool.
So, and we hit, there was, well, before we go into the game stores, we spied some little, Katie plays Pokemon Go. Have you heard of that game? It's a new game all the kids are playing, Pokemon Go.
It's not just the kids.
Have you heard of that game?
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, we got her a little pin. It's like the little I don't know, it's pixelated. It's like
Those beads.
little
It's
beads
just the little melty beads
that you melt. And so she got, I think this is like, see, I'm not a Pokemon. This is like a Super Ball or Crazy Power Ball or Ultra Ball or some craziness. And then we got her some little earrings, some cute little Power Ball or whatever they're called, earrings. Obviously, I do not play Pokemon Go. So anyway, she was crazy about those. She's going to wear those earrings to school. She's very excited. So you saw in the video there was 3 game stores, so we picked up something at each store. So we got a game from one of the stores, Best Treehouse Ever. One of our listeners, viewers suggested this game for a light little card game for kids. So we picked this one up. This one looks like a lot of fun. So Best Treehouse Ever. And Nessa loves puzzles. So we got her a little, there's actually a Goblin's Drool Fairies Rule board game, I guess, but we actually got her the puzzle that is kind of a companion to the board game, so she's excited about that. We're going to be putting that together this weekend. So we got that for Nessa, and for kind of the whole family, we love dexterity games, so we got another dexterity game. It's called Fast Track. They have like a giant version of this at BGG Con.
Oh, do they?
And it's a lot of fun. Basically, you shoot discs. You try to shoot all the discs on the other person's side. So it's a little fun little dexterity game. So we got that. So those are the games that we bought, and the art, and some other things. And then this kind of stuff at the front is kind of the freebies we got at the convention. We got some pens and pencils, and some Dice Masters, and cards, and various things they handed out to the convention goers. So that is really, really cool stuff that you got for free. So in the video, in our videos, we talked about how that we did a panel at the con. And before I go any further, I'm going to put a link, like I said in the video just before this video, a link down below to Pub Meeple's channel, and they had like amazing coverage of the convention.
Yeah, they did.
They interviewed a bunch of people. They recorded some live plays and just some all kinds of amazing coverage. So we definitely want to point you their way to, if you want to just get even deeper into the coverage of the convention, go over there. But where I was going is that they recorded the panel, and it's not, as of the recording of this video, it's not up yet, but I'm sure they're going to put it up at some point. And that panel was
fun.
An experience. I was just like, it was like a dichotomy. It was like I was very excited to do it and things like that, but then I felt like overwhelmed because I looked to my left, and obviously I see Rebecca, but then I see Sam and Z Garcia, the Dice Tower, and the heavy cardboard guys, and then Scott
Norris,
the president of Passport Games, and down at the very end, Dan King. It's like
Game Boy Geek Out.
Yeah, it was just. I felt really. It felt really special to be a part of that group.
Yeah,
it was an amazing group of people.
Was really fun.
We got asked several really interesting questions, and it was interesting to see the entire range of answers because you have the entire range of people, right? I mean, you got Sam and Z, part of the Dice Tower, and they're big. They're a big channel. They have that has the big channel responsibilities and things that they do, and then you have the heavy cardboard guys, and they're really heavy into the big
games.
Euro games, a big Euro game, so they got a completely different view. And you got Scott, who he kind of does.
He used to do reviews.
He does reviews and had his own channel, but once he became an insider, when he joined Arcane Wonders and later now in Passport Games, he kind of stopped doing that as much. So it's kind of a different view. And then you have Dan King at the end, who is just like a ball of energy that just he is the Energizer Bunny of the board game world.
Yes, he is. He's awesome.
So that was a blast to be part of that. It was neat for us to see how far we've come from a year ago. We started this. It was even a little more than a year ago. It was like in October, November time frame. Yeah. So in less than a year, we've gone full circle. And now we're on a panel at the convention.
Cool.
It was really amazing.
It was
and
fun.
We got to hang out with those guys and play games. And we played games with Miss Wanda and a bunch of people and con friends. And it was just an amazing experience. It's completely different from a bigger convention. It just feels like like I said in the video, it feels like family. It feels like
Yeah.
home. It's just so inviting. It's wonderful. In the bigger conventions, it seems like you're just running around doing stuff. I got this panel to go to and this thing I want to watch and this event to do, and you're just rushing. And this is just playing games with friends, and it was just a great experience.
What I think was the coolest part of it too is just that, of course, I only got to go for one day of it because I worked Friday, obviously, but just trying to fit it all in, and I did not realize how hard it was. And of course, I also didn't think about anybody like recognizing us.
Yeah, that was
for me, that was kind of like, oh my gosh. So what was hard was actually fitting all the games in, and and after talking with Z and Sam and them too, it's just like you just kind of have to let them come as you can for the games and try. It's impossible to try to schedule with anybody, and it's hard. And I wanted to play games with everybody.
Yeah,
so
we need another 5 days of the convention.
Yeah,
to play all the games
I would have been
play.
happier with like 3 or 4 days of that convention, just so I could have gotten to play more games with the people I wanted to play with. So because I didn't actually get to play with everybody, almost everybody, but.
Yeah.
Not everybody I wanted to play games with, so that was kind of a bummer, but at the same time it was really exciting because, if there was even a gap of time, someone's like, hey, come here and play this game.
Right.
And that is so fun, and I like the fact that everybody's really welcoming, and not only is Wanda Green really super awesome and everything, but she also, her volunteers are too, and so everybody's super friendly there, everybody's very accommodating and helpful, and it was just... Overall, it was just a really fun experience.
It was it was really just overwhelming and and really how special we felt being there. It was just really, it was really cool to people, like you said, people recognizing us and meeting old friends and it was just it's an amazing experience. It was probably I would almost say that's probably my best con experience of all of them that I've been to. I mean, it was amazing to go to Dice Tower Con and travel and all that. But that convention was just amazing. It felt really nice and
it was home. It was closer to home.
You're right.
And,
it was not. Yeah, it was nice to. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
Best con ever. I will say it.
Wow.
And not to berate any of the other conventions because every convention is amazing, but this one just felt really special.
Yeah, I can't really say much because I've been to I've been to West Texas Con twice and Falls Con, Dice Tower Con, and then BGG Spring. So I've only been to 5 conventions. Wow, they've all been so amazing. They've all been such really good experiences.
They all have a little bit different, right?
They're completely different.
Dice Tower Con we got to travel and spend a week away from home and
yeah,
do
that was
all
like a
kinds of
vacation
stuff.
for us.
Yeah, and then the BGG Spring was with the girls, and that was a blast.
Yeah.
And the first Tabletop Con was Rebecca's first convention, so it was a new experience for her. But yeah, it was just maybe I'm just caught up in the moment, but wow, it was awesome. It was really awesome, and we're looking forward to the next one already.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that about covers everything. Again, I want to point you to Pub Meeple to see the panel. And we like I said, we did a couple of live plays of Deception.
Oh my gosh.
They're not up yet, as of this recording, but they'll be up shortly.
I gotta tell you though, that probably was my favorite gaming experience ever. Like one of the.
Yeah. So you saw in the picture in the earlier in the video it was Scott Morris of Passport. It was Miss Wanda and Dan King and Sam and Z and me and Rebecca playing Deception, and
my gosh,
we kind of hammed it up and was kind of crazy, and it was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. Even though I don't think we were supposed to, we played a second game, so I'm sure that's why it's taken so long to put it up. They got like an hour and a half of editing to do.
Oh my gosh, it must be crazy.
So yeah, that was a blast. I mean, like I said, this was amazing. We got to go out and eat with the guys, and it was just a wonderful experience, and I can't say enough about.
Yeah, if you guys are near any of these smaller conventions, you need to go check them out and stuff. And if you're ever near West Texas, definitely go to that. It's amazing. They throw a really great convention.
Yeah.
But it's really neat to see a lot of these small conventions being able to repeat and keep going, and they're just really neat. They're
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I almost like them more than the big conventions, honestly.
Yeah, we're gonna do our best to try to support these little conventions, and like I said, we're looking forward to it again. So we're gonna end with one last thing. They didn't really have a lot of games at the convention that we
don't have.
because we got a lot of games.
Yeah.
But so I went out and we had a little bit of money left on our little budget to go, and so I grabbed a bunch of little games at our friendly local game store. And we got a little bit of stuff for everything. So we got Archaeology, the new expedition. I think this was one of the ones at Dice Tower Con that
we played with Z.
we played with Z that we loved, and it's basically out of print. They're between print runs, but for whatever reason, this magically appeared on the shelf of our local game store, so I snatched it up. So we're looking forward to playing this one again.
That's fun.
And the girls at BGG Con Spring played Happy Salmon, and they loved it. So I got this for them, so we're going to be playing that more often than I probably want to play. So
Be prepared for
fist
that.
bump, fist bump.
That's right.
And then I got, since Rebecca's working now,
Aw.
I may be a little bit lonely.
Oh,
So
boy.
I got our first solo game. Well, truly solo game.
Yeah, that's only a solo game.
So
right?
it's Friday, a
Yeah.
solo adventure. So it's a
Love
deck
it.
building game, and honestly, I think me and Rebecca will end up playing this kind of as a team, as solo team, I guess.
Oh yeah, we'll probably take turns playing it and stuff anyway. Whatever, it's gonna
Yeah.
be fun. It's supposed to be really fun.
So I just grabbed up a few small little games for us to try out. So there you go. There is our recap of West Texas Con and our latest games that we have purchased. So hope you enjoyed the video. I wish we would have took more pictures and recorded more.
I know.
But we were like I said in the video, we were so caught up in the moment. We were having such an amazing time. It's like, oh, we should have took a picture of that, or we should have filmed that. And
well, it would just, to be honest, it's one of those things where sometimes it's just more important to be in the moment than
Right.
to stop and record something because it's not the same.
Yep.
So.
And so, a few other things. If you want more coverage, Dan King did a video
Yeah,
as
it was
well,
cool.
so
I
you
liked
can
the
head over to
video.
his channel to see that. I believe that Z is going to post a video at some point on the Dice Tower channel.
Okay.
He said he's going to do it. He recorded some footage from the last con and this con, and I think he's going to compare and contrast.
Oh, cool.
That's what he said he was going to do. I don't know. I'm not putting any pressure on Z, but that's what he said he was going to do. And I think that would be pretty interesting to see the difference between last year and how much it's grown to this year.
That's cool.
So the board game community is a big family, so I definitely want to point you in the direction of other people's videos and
help people check them out because they're going to have a ton of great stuff. They'll be
Yep. So
entertaining.
all that and more. So thank you for watching. If you like our stuff, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.